Unit 3. 1. The Olympic debut of Kim Yeon-ah brought back Korea's first gold medal in figure skating on February 24, 2010. Her nickname in Korea is Queen Yeon-ah, and the government has printed a stamp in her honor. Her image is splashed everywhere. You can enjoy specially created Kim Yeon-ah fruit smoothies and stay cool drinking them with air conditioners that she endorses. It is said that her rare combination of technical and artistic skills has fueled her success. But there is even more to it. She knows how to behave as a star. In fact, she appears to know how to use her own marketing power and adjust her image to different circumstances. 2. Studies show that 2/3 of new businesses fail within 10 years. Yet there are amazing stories of entrepreneurs who have come back from bankruptcy or worse and made millions of dollars. All the successful company founders share one trait. These entrepreneurs all faced at least one crisis and came back stronger and smarter than before. They never gave up even after some really discouraging difficulties. Here are some tips for successful entrepreneurs. First, don't be embarrassed to hire people better than yourself. Next, make your employees shareholders to give them a sense of ownership. Lastly, when all else fails, just start over. 3. The garments of the future will be different than the clothes of today. And it won't be just different colors, styles, or fabrics. Future fashion will be smart. Here are several examples of advanced textile technology shown by students at an art school in the United States recently. Just really stereotyped, so bridal gowns need to be more exciting than they have already been, says a student. He sewed washable microcontrollers onto the bridal gown he designed. The controllers throw light and move the collar of the gown. Another student focused on more practical applications. She designed a jacket that monitors the wearer's stress level. A skin response sensor attached to the sleeve measures how much the wearer sweats. When your body reaches a certain level of stress, it turns on an audio player. The player plays through the earphones, and it plays binaural beats which are used to calm you down. 4. In 2007, Harvard named historian Drew Gilpin Faust its 28th president. She is the first woman to hold that position. At a press conference, she was asked what it was like to be the first woman president of Harvard. Not having predetermined a response, I replied I wasn't the woman president of Harvard. I was the president of Harvard, she said. But Faust soon realized that being the first woman president did matter a lot to people. Serving as a role model for young girls today, Faust herself had no one to look to when she was young. She never dreamed of a life in academia, let alone becoming president of a university. But she was interested in the history of America. She believed that if she had a better understanding of history, she could have a more significant impact on the future. So she became a professor of history. And she would eventually eliminate some gender stereotypes in her appointment as the president of Harvard. Unit 4. 1. Dr. Jack Kevorkian has been known as Dr. Death. In 1989, a patient who had suffered from a serious illness for a long time knew he would not get better again. When he asked for help to kill himself, Dr. Kevorkian began making a suicide machine for him. Dr. Kevorkian himself believed that we had a right to die with dignity and spent his life working for this belief. He helped more than 130 patients commit suicide between 1990 and 2000. In 1997, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Kevorkian had broken the law, and he served 8 years in prison. Although he died in 2011, his story has made people think about euthanasia seriously. 2. As part of the Christian celebration from the 12th day after Christmas to Mardi Gras, people in New Orleans enjoy eating king cakes. A New Orleans king cake is a cinnamon roll covered with purple, green, and gold sugar toppings. Those are the traditional Mardi Gras colors. Purple represents justice, green is for faith, and gold represents power. Every king cake has a baby doll in it. When people share a piece of cake and eat it, one of them finds the baby doll. The person who gets the baby doll is declared the king or queen of the day. Also, the person is asked to buy the king cake at the next party. 3. When we think about the Inca civilization, it is hard not to talk about llamas. A llama is a camel-like animal from South America. It has been used to carry goods and provide meat and wool. Now, there is one more important role that llamas played in the Inca civilization. It's their dung. The Inca civilization bloomed in the Andes from the 15th century to the 16th century. The Altiplano Plateau in the Andes is the world's second highest plateau next to the Tibetan Plateau. To survive in such a high place, the Inca people needed to farm. When the Incas started farming, llama's dung was used as fertilizer. Without fertilizer, farming might not have been successful. Even today, the Incas' descendants, the Quechua, use llama droppings for fertilizer and cooking fuel as well. Therefore, one can say that llama's dung made the lives in the Andes possible. 4. These days, with the help of the internet and ebooks, becoming an author is not so hard as it was in the past. If you have any ideas that others might need or like, you can be an ebook author. However, it requires more effort to be a good author of an ebook than you expect. Here are some things you should keep in mind before you get down to writing. When choosing a topic, you should focus on your interests first. You can make a list of topics that you have more knowledge on and then do some research on readers' interest. A writer has to think from the reader's point of view as well. Also, use easy words and keep your sentences short to hold the interest of the readers. Finally, be creative and give a good title to your ebook. Passion and skill for writing can make you a successful ebook writer.